Roger King Brothers Memorial Gymnasium. This game is being played at the Rulers, which is the Secondary School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players, spectators, and promote good sportsmanship, also by observing the rules of fair play. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping the game at a high level of sportsmanship. At this time, please rise to your feet. First, we will have a prayer that is taken by the president of FCA here at Community High School, followed by the national anthem played by the Community High School band.
You guys are all on your places. Your Heavenly Father, I thank you that you would be here today. That you would let this day be good and you would no injuries for thank you for everyone of us that are playing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first contest tonight will be between the visiting Raiderettes from County Community Viqueens. Starting first for Raiderettes, coached by Chad Smith. Number 2, Alex Shaw. Number 10, Bella Tucker. Number 12, Lily Holden. Number 14, Emma Dye. And number 21, Ellie Carter. Now, my good fans, come here, please, yours, starting five. Starting it off, Maddie Maxson. And call, number 2, Savannah Pearson. And call, season number 3, starting at 4, number 5, South Yoder. And number 11, 6'4", junior, Alyssa White. White number 2, Thompson, Mary Thompson, and Cody.
And with that, we'd like to welcome everyone into the Roger Kim Brothers Gymnasium, where tonight's matchup features the Raiderettes of Lynchburg against your Community Viqueens. Tonight's starters, a recap of that for the Raiderettes will be Sharp, Tucker, Hoagland, Dye, and Carter. For the Viqueens, the usual suspects, Maxey, Pearson, Haskins, Yos, and White. There's the tip-off, and it's going to belong to Community, and we are underway here in Unionville. Haskins with it on the left wing. Has it at the top of the key, gives back to Maxey. Haskins thought about it. as Moore County comes out in a zone look. Yo's with it, swings it across court. Pearson has it, now to Maxey. Now they'll go around the perimeter. Yo's thought about the three, gives it, Pearson, three, bottom! And a great way for the Viqueens to start out. Savannah Pearson from downtown, and it's 3-0 Community. The Raiderettes come in very talented. They have not had a loss in the column yet. Dye with it. She's beyond the arc. Pearson can't quite move her feet. Dye in. Yes. Up and off the glass. Number 14 is sophomore Emma Dye. Full court pressure by the Raiderettes. Yost picks up the dribble but gets it to Pearson across the timeline. Maxey, and that one too hot as Pearson cannot handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Our score 3-2. We're just underway here. 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Sharp will bring it up. And that pass is intercepted by Haskins. And Haskins will lay it up and in. And an early lead now, 5-2 by the purple and gold. Looking down low, spin move, puts it up. Can't quite get it to go. Was Bella Tucker, the senior. And now Maxey with it. That pass a little too hard there, and she's actually going to step over the timeline, over and back. So a quick turnover, and it'll go over to Moore County. Again, 6:03 to go here in the first. It is 5-2. So Dye will inbound. Sharp will bring it up. Flashing high is Carter. Now back over to Dye. Dye, the three. Yes! So my apologies. Allie Sharp, the senior, over there on that far corner that made the three-point basket. So we are knotted at 5:34 to go here in the first. Maxey swings it over to Pearson. Now it's back out to the top of the key. Pearson on the right wing. Now Yo's with it. Pearson, three. Bottom! And Savannah Pearson nails another one. And tonight may very well end up being a shootout. Moore County very good from beyond the arc as well. 5:10 to go here in the first. 8-5 in favor of the home squad. Dye with it, swings it across court. Carter goes back to Dye. Dye up and in. Excellent shot there by the sophomore, number 14, Emma Dye. So again, the Raiderettes with the full court press. Yost gets it across the timeline to White. White gets it down in the corner. Haskins thought about it, dribbles in, puts it up. Yes! The floater by Anna Haskins, and the score now extended 10-7. Three-pointer, and that one's going to be short, but gets the friendly roll. So Allie Sharp with two quick threes, and we're definitely going to have to give some more attention to that young lady as we are knotted at 10 apiece. That pass way over the head of Pearson, and that one goes out of bounds. And checking into the game will be number 20. That is Emery Greenway, a freshman. And for Community, Haskins will have a seat. Checking in is number 25, the freshman Hayden Moore. Moore County looking to get it low, and that one was actually touched by Pearson, but went right back into the arms of number 12, Lily Hoagland. But the turnover as the ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Community. Wide over to Yost. Yost now drawing the double team and gets it to center court to Maxey. Across to Pearson. Back out, now they'll set it up. 10-10 our score, just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Looking, middle, pops it out, and now Pearson will drive, puts it up, and in! The kiss off the glass. And 12-10 is our score, but quickly Moore County back with it. The drive, and she's cut off by Pearson. The three-pointer, that one too strong, and a foul underneath will be called. So a foul on the Raiderettes. So Emma Dye with her first foul, the team's first foul. And Yost will inbound under the Moore County basket. 3:25 to go here in the first, 12-10 in favor of the purple and gold. Pearson with it on the left wing. Yost now swings it across to Maxey. Maxey back to Yost. Now she'll swing across court to Moore. And they're just going around the horn as they're trying to get White open down. Keeps drawing the double team. Pearson, Maxey, back to Pearson. Three-pointer. Off the glass! And it's late, but the bank is open. 15-10. Community with a 5-point lead. 2:49 to go here in the first. Community with the largest lead in that errant pass. Who did it go off of? It went off of someone in blue. So it will. Are we going to have a quick timeout called? Yes, sir, we will. So Coach Spencer is going to burn one quick. 2:38 to go here in the first. Community leads at 15-10. You're watching Viqueens basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back in Unionville, Tennessee. 2:34 to go here in the first. Community leads it by 5. Moore with it, drives, splits the defense to White, and that one up and no good as she is shoved out of bounds. A foul will be called. I believe that is on number 10, Tucker, but we shall see. And indeed, that is a foul on Bella Tucker, the senior. That is her first. Inbound to Moore. That one blocked. White comes away with it. Now they have it beyond the arc. Now trying to feed it back down to White, and a foul has been called. So this should be the third team foul. So Tucker picks up a second foul pretty quickly, and she will come out of the basketball game. Checking in will be the freshman. That is number 15, Paisley Kelly. And checking back in for the Viqueens is number 3, Haskins. Haskins swings it, Yost, 3. And that one off the right side of the rim, and that is going to go out of bounds and go over to the Raiderettes. 15-10 our score. First quarter action, 2:12 in a gymnasium that is, I would say, at least 80 to 90% packed. The visitor side is well represented, as the home side is, as usual. So hanging out beyond the arc is Carter. She finally gives it off. And now it's going to go back to her for 3. Bottom. And an easy 3 as no one came out to get on Ellie Carter, the sophomore. And the score now 15-13 with $1:39 to go here in the first. Haskins swings it. Pearson, 3. And that one too strong, and that is, well, I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it was temporarily saved by Sharp, who knocked it out of bounds off of Yost, so it will go over to Moore County. So again, Sharp, the senior, will bring it across the timeline. 1:18 to go here in the first. 2-point lead for the Viqueens. Screen set there and rolled off of it. Sharp could have gave it to her. 3-pointer, and that one too strong, goes off the back of the iron, but a rebound is going to stay with Moore County. And a nice look, and that one just too strong off the glass. Paisley Kelly, the freshman, had a great look at it, and just a little too much on it, and couldn't put it down. Nice look to White. Yes! The kiss off the glass. And the score now 17-13, 41 seconds to go. And Moore County will slow it up a little bit, as it has been a very entertaining, fast-paced first quarter. 3, yes! Number 2, Allie Sharp. That is 9 points just off three-pointers. 17-16, our score. Pearson with it. Maxey looking low to White. And can't get the first one to go, but got it to drop. And the score now 19-16. 3 seconds. She'll drive, puts it up, good if it goes, but it does fall short. We've played one here at the Roger Kemp Brothers Gymnasium in Unionville, Tennessee. With our score, Community 19, Moore County 16. You're watching Viqueens basketball on the Ball Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Viqueens this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
In Unionville, 19-16, Viqueens with the three-point lead. Greenway swings it cross court. And Carter thought about it. Now she'll get it to the center there to number 45 who just checked in. That is Hartley Hart. And now a foul underneath. And this beginning to get a little one-sided as a foul has not been called yet against Moore County, and I believe that may have just been 3 seconds in the lane. I apologize. Pearson looking to Yos over in the corner. She'll swing it across. Maxey now to Pearson. Yos flashed to the top of the elbow, and that pass has been knocked away. And back with it is Sharp. Sharp, 3, and that one misses everything, which is very rare for that young lady, as she is quite the sharp shooter. 19-16, our score, 7:14 to go here in the second. Pearson just simply hands over to Yost, who then gets it to Haskins cross court. Looking, White kicks it out. Yost, 3. And that one just off. Rebound underneath by Haskins, and she'll bring it out. Smart move as she was among some trees down there. Yost with it. Pearson, corner. And got the roll. 3-point basket. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that one falls. Our score now 22-16. Dye with it. She's going to drive. Now she'll pull up. Swings it across. No one's out there. Three-pointer. That one's short of the mark. Rebound underneath. Hartley couldn't come away with it. So Hartley Hart struggles with it as it goes out of bounds. Now checking into the basketball game will be number 30. That is Morgan Pridmore, the junior. Having a seat will be number 5, Brooklyn Yos. 22-16 in favor of the home squad. Pearson with it, looking for Pridmore. Pridmore at the elbow. And finally, Pearson dribbles down and gets it to Pridmore, but a foul is going to be called. That on number 20, Emery Greenway, a freshman playing a little too close defensively. Well, actually, okay, it was accredited to Greenway. Inbound goes for Pridmore. Is looking low. That pass has been intercepted. Intercepted by Hart. And just a lot of work around the perimeter. Just trying to find a chink in the armor. Sharp with it. Now she'll set it up. And they throw it away, looking into the middle of the paint, but there was no one home. Quickly the other way, and we give it right back. So an errant pass there, as Maxie thought Pearson was going to go down into the corner, and unfortunately led her too far. So Hart will have a seat. And Kelly back in for the Raiderettes. Battling down low. And they're going to try to get it to her, but that one actually is going to go out of bounds off of Pridmore, as White did a good job of fronting her defensively. So it will stay with Moore County. 5:12 to go here in the second, 22-16. Community leads it. Inbound goes to Sharp. Sharp drives, and then she'll kick it out at the top of the key. Dye with it. Looks to the paint. Kelly swings it over to Sharp. Sharp drives baseline, had nowhere to go, and stepped out of bounds. So Sharp ran out of real estate. And now we have a couple checking in. Yost will come in for Pridmore, and for Moore County, Alexis Hornaday, the sophomore, will check in for the first time tonight. Pearson with it on the left wing. Comes off the screen set by Yost. Now she'll give back off to Yost, looking low to White. White, spin move. Yes, off the square. Excellent job by White. And the score now 24-16, the largest of the night for Community. Hornaday with it. And now picks up her dribble in a little bit of trouble, but finally gets it off to a teammate. Dye. Yes. The jumper there by number 14, Emma Dye, the sophomore. And the score now 24-18 as the Raiderettes come up with a couple on that trip down. Maxie will bring it across the timeline. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Haskins with it on the right wing, gives the Yost top of the key, looking low, and a foul is going to be called. That on number 15, Paisley Kelly, the freshman, as she was reaching as they were trying to get the ball down to Alyssa White. So inbounding all the way beyond the arc to Yost. Maxie drives, baseline, puts it up. That is blocked. And now it's somehow finds its way all the way out there to Yost, and now that pass is going to be thrown away. So a turnover by the Viqueens. 3:39 to go here in the first half as they are still clinging to that 6-point lead. The senior Allie Sharp will bring it across, trying to set the screen. Let's see if she comes off of it. She does, being double teamed. Now she'll swing it over to Dye. Dye, three-pointer, and that one's short of the mark. Rebound, and going over the back was number 1, Hornaday. I believe she's going to be the guilty party. And indeed she is. So that is the third team foul. Now a timeout's going to be called by Coach Spencer. So we'll take the break with them. 3:24 to go here in the first half. Community leads at 24-18. You're watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back, 3:24 to go here in Unionville, Tennessee. The Viqueens lead at 24-18 and have possession of the basketball starting out here to finalize out this last 3 minutes. Yost into Haskins, and again, Moore County shows a little bit of pressure, not quite as much as they previously did in the first quarter. Community does a great job of breaking it, getting across the timeline, and now Maxey will set it up. Maxey gives over to Haskins. Haskins coming off that screen by Yost, but not to much effect there, as again, they will let Maxey set up the offense. And the Raiderette defense really making things tough to even get any passes going on the perimeter, but a good screen set, and nobody stepped over to take Pearson as she drives the lane, puts it up and in, and the score now 26-18. 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Sharp with it, draws a double team, gets it over to Dye. Dye swings it, left wing, bang! An easy three-point basket by number 21, Ellie Carter, the sophomore from Lynchburg. And now we should have some numbers here. Pearson beyond the arc, and that one will not go. Rebound goes to White, gets it out to Yost. Yost for three. That one too strong, but again, the rebound staying with the Viqueens. Pearson has it. Haskins, she'll try her hand at it, and that one will not go. So we've gone on a little bit of a dry spell. Three-point attempts would not fall. Under 2 minutes to go now here in the first half, still 26-21. Dye with it, wide open. Bottom. Number one, Alexis Hornaday, the sophomore, and we've got a 2-point ball game with 1:39 to go. You cannot leave them open. In the warm-ups, it was unreal how well they were shooting from three-point land, and having a hand in their face hasn't made much of a difference. Haskins with it. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Pearson looking low, and a foul is going to be called on number 15, Paisley Kelly. That is going to be her second. And a couple of Raiderettes are going to enter into the basketball game. Number 13, Abby Bateman, a freshman, and number 45, the sophomore, Hartley Hart, checking back in for Lynchburg. 2-point lead. Haskins, and that three off the mark. And Moore County now with a chance to either tie or could possibly take the lead on this trip down. Dye drew the double team momentarily. They'll swing it across. A wide open three. And that one rattles out. Rebound is loose down low, and that will be a jump ball. So the tie up, and it will stay with Lynchburg. 56 seconds to go here in the first half. And checking into the ball game for Community will be number 25, the freshman Hayden Moore. So Haskins will get a breather. That inbound thrown to nobody, and Maxey will pick it up. So a turnover by Lynchburg. Moore with it. Maxey thought about it. Now she'll dribble in, drives in, and she is cut off. Good job defensively there. Now the three, and that one too strong. Rebound is going to go to Moore County as Emma Dye pulled down the rebound, and then she was fouled immediately. So Sharp will bring it up. 31 seconds. Community with the 2-point lead. Dye will swing it across to number 21. That is Carter. Now they'll give it back to Sharp. 22 seconds now on the clock. Sharp trying to direct traffic. Coming off the screen by Hart. Excellent defense by Community. They keep cutting her off. She cannot get down into the paint. And now they are well beyond the arc. Finally driving in. And floats one up and lays it in with 3 seconds. They're going to have to hustle. Maxey at the buzzer, and that is going to be short. So we go to the half the same way we began the game. We are tied. Our score, 26-26. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to thank all the sponsors, and we thank you for checking into the broadcast tonight. We will take the halftime break again by telling you our score from Unionville, Tennessee. It's Moore County 26, Community 26. You're watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Viqueens this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Viqueens this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Viqueens this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
So we are back live, Unionville, Tennessee, the Roger Kemp Brothers Gymnasium, where we are all knotted up at the half, 26 apiece. And let's see who the Raiderettes come out with as I overlook community. They have the original starting five, and I believe the same is going to be the same for the Raiderettes. So Community has possession, and we are underway here in the third quarter. Maxie Haskins draws the double team, trying to dribble out of it, and she steps out of bounds. Excellent defense, I guess, there by number 14, Emma Dye. I thought she was going to be called for a foul, but instead, Haskins stepping out of bounds and bailing out Moore County. So they have possession of it. Number 2, Sharp, and she has lived up to her last name as she has been sharp in the first half. That miss, rebound goes to Yost. Maxie will push it all the way down to Pearson. And Pearson thought about trying to give it to White, but excellent defense down low by number 10, that being Bella Tucker. Now trying to front her, and that pass is stolen away by Dye. And she will try to push it. Gives it over to Sharp for 3. And that one rims out. Rebound goes to White. Yost will get it to Maxie, and she will bring it up. Raiderettes, interestingly enough, not coming out with that full court press. So Pearson with it, swings it across. Is looking for Yost down in the corner, but instead will go off to her left. And again, they just keep trying to spin it around the horn to see if they can free anybody up. White working really hard down low, trying to gain some kind of position. Haskins gives it over to Maxie. They finally get it down to White, who turns around, and she is blocked from behind. So an excellent play there by the Raiderette defense, and here they come as Dye will lead the charge, and she is going to be fouled as White gets a piece of her, and I believe number 14, Emma Dye, will go to the free throw line.
Number 11, Alyssa White, her first, team first.
So Moore County attempting their first free throws of the evening here in the third quarter. So the first one up and good. Checking into the basketball game is Bateman. Checking out is Hoagland. So the sophomore will have a seat. The freshman will come in. Dye the second attempt, and that one is true. And Moore County leads it now 28-26. Quick double team at the top of the key, but they broke it. Maxie swings it. Pearson back around the horn. Haskins with it. And now the floor general barking out a few orders as Yost comes to the elbow. And now they will get it back out over to Pearson on the left wing. Maxie. She'll drive over the rest of the team on the left side of the floor. Yost saw Haskins flash to the elbow, could not get it to her. They finally get it down low to White, draws the double team, kicks it out, but can't get a look at it. 5:30 to go here in the third. Moore County with a 2-point lead. Maxie thought about driving baseline, got cut off. Excellent defense there by number 14, Emma Dye. And the Raiderette defense just not allowing anything as they are doing an excellent job. Haskins with it, now over to Maxie. Pearson finally gets it to White. White spins, blocked. An excellent defensive play there by number 10, Bella Tucker. The ball does go out of bounds off the blue, so it will stay with Community as Pridmore will check in. Haskins will have a seat. And we are just under 5 minutes to go here in the third. 28-26, visitors lead it. Low pass, and a foul is going to be called as Pearson was trying to make the catch. So the foul is going to be on Emma Dye. That is her second. So 3 different Raiderettes with 2 fouls apiece. That ball can be handled by Yost. Turnover goes to Moore County. And that one contained, luckily, as it was about to go out of bounds. Good job by Sharp. And now at the top of the key, Dye will direct some traffic. Sharp pulls up. Bang! Just a little jumper. But does an excellent job, the senior, of driving and popping and finishing. 30-26, Moore County with their largest lead of the night. Maxey swings over to Yost. They finally, that ball is tipped away by Dye, but it goes into the hands of Pridmore. Now the ball is loose on the floor. And it is called a tie-up, and it will belong to Lynchburg. So Dye will bring it up, gives over to Sharp on the left wing. She'll pull the trigger, and that one just off the front of the rim. Rebound Pridmore, and back with it come the Viqueens. 30-26, Moore County with a 4-point lead. Pearson on the left wing gets it over to Yost. And Community simply trying to see where the weakness is in the middle of this defense as they floated around the horn. Pearson thought about it, waited for Pridmore to come down, and she finally gets it, but cannot get the pass as it's knocked away by Dye. Now Pridmore will take it up, and that one too high off the glass. Rebound goes to White. White will kick it back out, and they have it at the top of the arc with Yost. Maxey thought about that one. Thought long and hard before swinging it back over to her right. Pridmore and White both battling down low, and a timeout is going to be called by Coach Cody Pierce as the offense has gone a little bit stagnant. 3:06 to go here in the third. Moore County leads at 30-26. You are watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network. So we're back, third quarter action, 3:06 to go in this one. Community has not scored since we came out of the halftime break. 30-26, again, the 4-point lead for Moore County. Pearson, a lot of pressure now. She picks up her dribble, double team, and no foul is going to be called. And finally, just a tie-up. It will stay with the purple and gold, but a lot of contact at half court. And the referees are letting them play. And Coach Pierce is talking to the official to his left, saying what more has to be done to get the foul call. Maxey, Pridmore, nice look to White, underneath, puts it up, and lays it in. That one off the square, 30-28, and the deficit now has gone down to just 2. Dye with it at the top of the key, gives over to Sharp on the left. Sharp puts it up, 3, and that one just short. Rebound goes to Pridmore. Pridmore drew a lot of contact from Bateman, but no foul is called. They will push it to Pearson. Pearson on the left wing. Pridmore, head fake, and now brought the ball down, and it is knocked loose. And I'm waiting to see what the official called because White did bear hug one of the Raiderettes. And indeed, the foul is called. So White didn't necessarily go for the basketball. She went for the back of the jersey there. And is called for the infraction. 30-28, 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Moore County clinging to that 2-point lead. Sharp with it on the right wing. Swings it across court to Dye. Down in the corner. And that one off the mark is a little too strong. Was Carter. And now the ball is loose. They finally get it to Dye. Dye will drive into the paint and lays it in. So a nice shot there by the sophomore, Emma Dye. And Moore County regains the 4-point lead. That's an errant pass, but luckily Yost was back there to take it. Maxey was already slashing towards the basket. Yost will dribble down. Pridmore and White in very close proximity. Now they get it down to White. White, they swing it across. Pearson, and that one rims out. Nice look there, and what's going to be called underneath? The far official is going to call it, and he calls it on Alyssa White. So Moore will check in for community, and Pridmore will be the one to have a seat. 1:23 to go here in the third, 32-28 in favor of the visitors. Emma Dye with it will swing it over to Sharp. Sharp gets it back to Dye. Dye, wide open three. Bang! That was easy money as Emma Dye had a wide open look at the basket, and Moore County has their largest lead of the night. It's 35-28. 1 minute to go here in the third. A crucial possession for community on this trip down the floor. Maxey with it. Moore now with it on the right wing. They'll swing it back around the horn. Pearson gives to Moore, who flashes high. Now Maxey will go baseline, but she's cut off by Dye, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on number 14, Emma Dye. And that is her third, so fouls could get interesting in the fourth quarter. As checking in is Pridmore and also number 14 for the first time tonight, Madison Hill. And Moore County with a check-in by number 20, Emery Greenway. Turnover with 35 seconds to go. 7-point lead. Moore County looking to add to it. Sharp calling for the screen to be set, and a foul has been called, and she will go to the line. So an excellent job there by number 2, Allie Sharp, the senior, to drive the paint, draws the contact, and she will go to the line. And if she shoots free throws anything like she shoots the three-pointer, this may be almost automatic. There you go. The jinx works every time. The first free throw is no good. 35-28 as Haskins will check back in. Moore will check out. And now we will await the second free throw attempt by Sharp. And that one is up, and it is true. Now into the basketball game, number 21, Sarah Flanagan. Pearson will get a breather as Coach Pierce tries to get him a little bit extra rest before the break here, starting the fourth quarter. We've got 18 seconds to go here in the third frame. That pass was a dangerous one, but Maxey finally gets it over to Yost. On the side there, and it was blocked as number 10, Tucker, made the block, and now coming back with it, 3 seconds. Sharp puts it up, and she's fouled. That's going to give her 3 free throws. As the score is 36-28, and she will go to the line as the quarter ends. So awaiting the 3 free throws. And Sharp nails the first one, and this really could help them sort of pull away, as free throws indeed will be crucial down the stretch. So we have ended the third quarter, no time remaining. One more free throw awaits Sharp. They already have the double-digit lead, and that one will not go. So we end the third quarter with our score, 38-28 in favor of the visitors. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in 30 seconds. You are watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back, the fourth and final frame here in Unionville, Tennessee. And if you want to go back and look at a difference in this one, the third quarter, Community has scored 2 points since the break. And obviously, you can do the math that there's been 12 points by Moore County. Nice drive there, but she traveled as number 13, Bateman. I don't think she was able to decide if she wanted to shoot it or pass it, and sort of got stuck in the middle there and caused the turnover. 38-28 is our score. And the third quarter dominated by Moore County. Maybe the fourth quarter will swing our way. Haskins with it. Maxey drives, but again, cut off by that Moore County defense. Swinging across court, Pearson drives, but cut off. Excellent job there by Carter. Now they have it at the top of the key. Pearson can't find anywhere to take the basketball. Gets it back over to Maxey at the top. Now they finally work it down low to White. White spin move, and she's fouled. And that will be the third foul on Bella Tucker. And apparently she was not in the act of shooting, so they are going to inbound under the basket. And I think they missed that one. Three, bottom! We'll take it. I think we deserve 2 free throws, but instead we get the 3-point basket. And we need Haskins to really come alive here in the fourth. The score now 38-31. Dye drives, and a nice floater there by number 14, Emma Dye, the sophomore. 6:45 to go, 40-31 in favor of Lynchburg. Yost will swing it. Pearson now with it on the right wing. And a timeout's going to be called by Coach Pierce. So timeout with 6:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 9-point lead for Moore County. You're watching Viqueens basketball on the Ball Network.
30-second timeout.
Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
So 6:32 to go in this one, and Community with a 4-game winning streak on the line tonight, and it is in jeopardy as they trail by 9. Maxey with it. Yo's now on the right wing, trying to free up White. White tried, and no foul was called. A ton of contact, and they will not blow that whistle. Unbelievable that they are letting them play to this extent. As Dye will bring it up, swings it over, wide open three-pointer. That one way off the mark. As number 12, Hoagland could not find the bottom of the basket. And Maxey will come up with it. Gives over to Haskins. Swings it to Maxey in the corner. Now Yo's all the way across court. Three-pointer. And that one off the mark. And trying for the rebound was Pearson. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay with the Community, but I believe, well, I thought they may have to take a look at Pearson, but she is going to tough this one out. So Community still with the basketball, trailing by 9. Pearson now will back it out. Gives over to Yo's. Yo's looking low, and that pass off the mark. Trying to get it down to White, but again, the Raiderette defense causing some problems. So 5:20 to go here in the fourth. A comfortable 9-point lead by the ladies from Lynchburg. Sharp with it, trying to come off that screen. Now has to swing it to Dye, wide open to the corner. But this time Carter elects not to take the shot. Again, Moore County doesn't necessarily need to continue to add to the scoreboard. They just have to waste some clock. Under the 5-minute mark. Sharp with it. Tucker was going to come up and set the screen, but then they get it over to Dye. Now Tucker turns around, free throw line. Yes. So excellent shot by number 10, the senior Bella Tucker. And now the score of 42-31. Every trip down now is crucial as that one is knocked away by number 32, Abby Bateman, the freshman. It will stay with the purple and gold. Haskins inbounds in the backcourt. Maxey will come through, not necessarily off a screen though. Lazy pass, finds its way to Maddie. Again, an excellent zone defense by the Raiderettes. Pearson is going to be fouled as she tried to go for the catch at the elbow. I was waiting to see if they were going to indeed give the foul to Bateman. And they do. That is the first on the freshman. 4:08 now remaining in this one. The score 42-31 in favor of Moore County. Yos, Maxey. And now gets it over to the right. Pearson pulls the trigger, and that one off the mark. Rebound is loose, picked away by Dye. So the sophomore will slow things down. And now Sharp was going to set the screen, but Dye went right instead of going left. Now we'll give to Carter. Carter will get it back out to Sharp. And now, nice roll off of that one. And just could not get it to go. Excellent look by Allie Sharp. But fortunately for us, you're not going to hit it every time. But great opportunity there set up by the Moore County offense. Back with it the other way. 3:10 to go now in the fourth. And we have gone on a major drought since halftime. Had 26 points at the half. Nice look there, but Maxey could not do anything with it. Yos, bottom! And that's exactly what we needed. We'll put 3 on the board. We'll take a timeout. We'll discuss a few things. 2:53 to go in the fourth. You're watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Viqueens this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So we are back. Fourth quarter action, 2:53 to go here in this one from Unionville. Moore County with a 42-34 edge. And it is noteworthy 2 seasons ago, this very Moore County team went as state runner-ups that season. Now, I realize different players at this point, but that just shows the tradition of this program. Girls basketball very strong, but so is communities. Dye taking her time. In no rush. Finally got it to Tucker, but Tucker will get it back out to Dye. Dye, and a foul is going to be called. I'm assuming that's going to be on Maxey, and indeed it is. So Maxey a little too close there on the hand check. And inbound into the backcourt to number 21, Carter. Now they will get it to Dye. And again, Moore County in no need to push anything at this point. And an offensive foul is going to be called, as I believe it's going to be called on number 10. Exactly. Number 10, Bella Tucker, with a illegal screen there. Not much of one, but it was enough to draw the foul. Going under 2 minutes here at Community, 42-34 in favor of Lynchburg. Pearson, long three, won't go. Moore gets the rebound, lays it up, and lays it in. And the score now, 42-36. As Emma Dye will bring it up for Moore County and gets it to a wide open Tucker, but now it's back out to Dye. Pearson tries to come out, put a little pressure, and a travel, yes, a travel by Bella Tucker, the senior. She turned around, took a couple of steps, didn't bring the ball with her, and now Cody Pierce, the head coach of Community, will call timeout. 1:28 to go. Moore County leads at 42-36. You're watching Viqueen basketball on the Ball Network.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
So we have 1:28 to go in this one. Viqueens with possession of the basketball, I believe. I apologize as I didn't notate that. But with us taking the timeout, obviously making the assumption there. 1:28 to go, 42-36. And let's see what Coach Pierce drew up coming out of the timeout. Flashing to Yost, gets it out. Pearson three, and she is fouled. A foul is going to be called on number 21, Carter. So Pearson will be able to put a dent into this lead without time being erased from the clock. So Carter with her first foul. And now we'll take another break. So 1:16 to go here in the fourth. You're watching Community Basketball on the Ball Network. So 1:16 to go in the contest. Moore County leads at 42-36, but some very important free throws coming up for number 2, the sophomore, Savannah Pearson. If Pearson can indeed knock down the free throws, it could get us to a one-possession game. So Pearson will toe the mark. And the first free throw, unfortunately, hits the back of the rim and goes off to the left. So Pearson will toe the mark for the second attempt. And that one is up and good. End of the ball game will be number 21. That is Sarah Flanagan. Number 5, Brooklyn Yost, will have a seat. So they go with the junior Flanagan in there with $1:16 to go in this one. Pearson, the third free throw is up and good. So 2 out of 3 And the deficit now down to 42-38. Moore almost stole the pass. Good job by Sharp to handle it. 1:10 to go. Gets it over to Dye. Dye drawing a lot of attention there as they get it over to Sharp. And they're bringing it up with double teams all across the front court here. And Moore County doing a great job of playing keep away. Sharp with it. 48 seconds to go. And finally fouled by Pearson. So the problem here is that is only the second team foul for Community. They would have to foul quickly in order to start sending Moore County to the line. So if you cannot get a quick turnover, you have got to foul immediately. And the foul now, the officials discussing who it was going to be on, and it ends up being credited to number 21, Sarah Flanagan. Now Haskins will come in, and Maxey will have a seat. 46 seconds, 4-point lead for the Raiderettes. And a quick foul is going to be credited to Haskins as Sharp was able to take the inbound pass. So the third team foul, we still need two more, but maybe we can get a turnover here. Dye with it, and she is trapped by Haskins and Pearson. They do an excellent job of swinging it over to the corner, and now it is back out to Dye, and Dye has been fouled by Pearson. Or are they going to get Carter had tangled up? Okay, the foul is on Pearson. I was going to say Carter was also tangled up with a Viqueen as the whistle went off. So now quickly 14 fouls. The next one will send them to the line. Bateman with it momentarily, and now being trapped at the top, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Pearson. Probably not the person that you want to send to the line, as Community is about to send in a couple of players.
Sharp to the line.
So Allie Sharp will go to the charity stripe. 32 seconds to go in this one. They lead it by 4. And the first free throw actually rims out. So that one clanks off the back of the iron. And Moore and Flanagan will have a seat. Back in is we got Yos, Haskins, Maxey, Pearson, and White. The starting five. That one rattles home. And the score now 43-38. 5-point lead. 30 seconds to go in this one. Time is of the essence. You're really going to have to hustle. Gets it to Yost. Over in the corner. Haskins, 3. And that one way too strong, but rebound goes to Pearson, who puts it up. And that one won't go, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will belong to the purple and gold. 17 seconds. 5-point lead by the ladies from Lynchburg. Haskins inbounds underneath her own basket. All the way out. Yost, Haskins, corner, head fake, drives in, puts it up. Yes. And quickly a timeout by Coach Pierce. 10 seconds to go in this one. We've narrowed it down. Only a 3-point lead by Moore County. We'll take a quick break. This is Viqueen Basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back. 10 seconds to go in this one. Moore County leads it by 3, and this is one of those games that it's gone back and forth here in the fourth quarter. If not for the dry spell in the third, it makes you wonder what if. But it's one of those games that you hate to see it end because two evenly matched teams, and it has been a very entertaining contest, to say the least. So Moore County with possession. The score, 43-40. Moore County leading by 3. Inbound goes to Sharp. Thought she was fouled immediately, but was not. And now Haskins finally draws the foul, but it wastes half the clock as we are down to just 4.9 seconds remaining. So Sharp to the line, and if she can nail one, this one will pretty much put the hay in the barn. 43-40. And the free throw is up and good. So that may very well ice it for the visitors. 44-40. Sharp nails it. So the 5-point lead. Maxey will drive, puts it up, and it is blocked by number 10, and the game is over. Excellent job defensively there by Bella Tucker. So the ladies of Lynchburg, Moore County Raiderettes come in, and they get the win. Final score, 45-40. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. We'll take about a 15-minute break, and then we'll be back with a nightcap to show you a great presentation of the Moore County Raiders against the Community Vikings. So again, our final score, Lynchburg wins it 45-40. Thank you for watching Viqueen Basketball on the Ball Network.